Okay, salamat total. Buklad Hanson. Nila tayo ng Marcel Omengereker Mondays. Randa, may kamlayawang kamtoy mo
Okay, malungit total mga batlagro ko. Kung sulang kuktun na EPSM Eco Paradise 87.9 ila total Monday 9 a.m. At March 21, 2022. Ikaw Marcel Sergi dra o mga naging Monday sa labang kela Ministry na HRCTD mga tiyang labang kela Kiru Nirmakor kanay malungit total ko kawe active da may kailangan sa mo introduce sa show introduce our guest together LL tutaw.
Ali, malungit total, may kitaro ko, kung sulang tune in na Omengereker Mondays. As you guys know, kapag open nila ba positive vibes, mga korawan na palang proverb or ala itnyer, maalal tutaw. And so, the open nila ba say. So, yeah, palang proverbs in la selbo kululuusin niya Robert K. McKnight, and it's Proverb 162. Wasa, ngora ka ba, mag-imitir na matur. Ngora ka ba, mag-imitir na matur. So, kala umsoda, nagto ko nga ba, was like the chambered nautilus, just a touch and injured. The Palawans believe that the chambered nautilus lives in the sea at great depths, and at the slightest touch against a rock, its shell is broken and it drifts to the surface where it dies. The same may be applied to a poor sport or one who angers easily or who reacts badly when the victim of a prank. Dira at sabi ko lasang maasangoy o hindi tagol nga lakaling ano. And yun ang mga masada tagol nga lakaling being a poor sport in that respect. Nga masangan yung mara everyday life. So it's kung kada malas na to in dahil not the least and well results and kita sa what and red al mas armid. So I feel like you know, instead of being how do I say it, discouraged, instead of being discouraged at the results, just think of it as like nagtanggok ta kay alam nga nga ako kuha na te alam marami o nga ako tulungan te alam nirakaw. So it's kind of like that one saying, when one door closes, another door opens.
I see.
But yeah, sige na ko naman na son. Sige ko na ka ba mag-dimati na napod. When it's ang bulil magbato ka ngarang mga rangya, nga mga battery care, gas prices are going up. You know, it's hard to make a living if you're not doing, you know, or you don't have multiple sources of income. So just keep your head up and, you know, because we'll get through this. Is there anything you want to share? And takakaral the son gidan sa iyo kung wala ka ba ni ultimatir mo ito?
Mandi ka lungila to wata ka akatar mo.
Oo, hindi ka lungin.
Okay.
Hindi sa mga tingarang.
Dati nga na motor to.
Oo.
Okay, I like that.
Okay, well, let's say, sige with positive affirmation, ito ka lang ba, say, I control my reactions and responses. I always have a choice of how to respond to a situation, you know. So where sige ko tulwas sa law of attraction. So kung mag-isa tayo masibas mas aron mas masibas ang mga tenda, sorry, it's like a ripple effect.
I see.
Just the rest of the day is gonna, you know, unfold that way unless you just let it go. Just to be like, namamalatay, okay, on to the next thing.
Okay, so nangitigil adal mag-isa tuta say makasaklat na makarase hi tiyan al-sin sa naka ang amat kita since you know like mahal na otherwise ang yan isa tutaw, you know altang Kamil sibas nung bay mo nga teme malako-rakok tong okle kung mo ime mo karon lay mo ko ay gigil bay binak tong tangat daw nit mong tlangat tangat ko aplat tlangat
And so ben ko sana wasan taligibon kamot taligibon alalat
oy say
ko ka and mas and mongin mas ay kan matamon sa em gut
oy say at tandi kami mo tutam kasi hal upon mo okle bo mo
Para even marala kung magtro para kara. Say the closing motivational quote that I gave was life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. So if you take that 10% and analyze was saying okay nga ulmo saying how can I make it better so lutan mo yung marakrali malung nga sa kalut makri mandakalutan mo ay sige so makita outcome kawa go through and like I said the 90% how we react to it so just be a rubber ball. Let it bounce off. All the negativity, let it just bounce off of you.
Kawa decide mo wangaram tel situation.
I see.
To ka adala siya kaw. Hindi amral smi ang amral nga siya kam sa nga mga pen. Isel mo munda sonyi. Everybody nablul ada di nga nga deal. So they're going to say something.
And entitled to opinion.
Oo, mangire alo sa ka mga tel mga makadiwa si okay. Di ko focus sa tel kururni. Lak father kilala ko tululoy mga
level up and compare your success to how you were doing yesterday, day before that, last year.
I say, lalo ni tuta sa
All right, guys. Now, ano ba sa regal hot jobs and din sa kal welcome rawan nga guest and wan mga rasakal wala PCC ikula tabakas yamo and PCC career transfer counselor. Hi, Telvi. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes. My name is Telvang Siano. Nakangaligyan Victoriano Matilda Eri. I'm 29 years old. I graduated UOG back in 2019. And I came back, at 2019. And I've been working here ever since. So.
Nice. Well,
I wanted to come back because I felt like I wanted to, I guess, help Palau. Yeah, and I felt like coming back, I guess had more available for me here, and I have family. I have an easier time to look for a job and just the resources that are necessary for me to make a livelihood.
I see. Marami major ka ang UOG.
I was an English literature major.
Nice.
Yeah. So different types of literature from American to I even learned about environmental literature and world literature, just literature and writing.
Okay. So tell us about your job, what you're doing now. How did you mo PCC career?
Right. Right when I came back, but then I didn't get hired because I think someone filled in the position at the time. So they said that I didn't get the job. So I ended up going to Island Times for a little bit. And then they called back again, around November 2020. Yeah. And I guess at the time, COVID was really impacting Bulur-Belao and some small private sectors.
I see.
And the newspaper where I was working at was also kind of impacted by that. And my boss was telling me that, you should go for it. Things at the newspaper might be a little tough, pay wise.
Yeah.
So she encouraged me to go for it. So I did.
Okay.
And I ended up going in at November 2020.
This one, shared good say kapag sana sige the reaction niya. And instead of being, kamo kita chusragal wasay telura maraan and times isn't working out and then go without ule.
Right.
Instead of letting that impact you, you went ahead and went after a
Right.
PCC job, even after they didn't pick you the first time.
Right.
So what does PCC Career Transfer Counselor entail? Can you tell us a little bit about your job responsibilities?
Right. So basically, I just help the students with like looking for, let's say, like a career or a job, or just help them identify like their interests and how it could relate to like their profession, and
Okay.
also the transferring of like from PCC to, let's
University?
say, yeah, to a university outside of Palau.
Okay.
Yeah, I help them with that.
Namatalal years in motor say.
Almost 2 years.
2 years?
November, it's gonna be my like second year working
Okay.
there.
Ngaral school labdal sa sabrinya nga kalokiwa taken.
Right. University of
Obisera ka.
Guam, National Chengchi University, EOU,
EOU.
Eastern Oregon University,
Okay.
University of Hawaii. Yeah, those are the ones that I can definitely name at the top of my head.
All right, that's awesome. I think it's really cool. Like mabingas story ka basta kam na skura ay kolbela when
Right.
amal me kung masura bebirar adan ko follow again ko career paths or
Right.
what is your hobbies? Like what are your hobbies? Because I've seen you when I got a workshop at fashion.
Right.
You sure? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Definitely. Yeah, I would consider like fashion and arts as kind of like an interest and a hobby of mine. And for that workshop, I kind of wanted to, attend just to learn some things from people that are experienced in the fashion like industry, like Siska,
I see.
and who's an experienced artist like Sam. Like I wanted to learn from them too. So
see.
I went on to that to, kind of get inspiration for future arts, future
Whatever you
whatever I like think of.
Okay.
Yeah. And I also,
You brought some stuff to share?
Yeah.
Yeah, can we see what you got? And have you been drawing like nagkakta mo arts ang gikaran mo or is this something like walder mo or sa tamen ako
right. I started drawing ever since high school. I had a lot of artistic friends, so I guess that kind of just, rubbed off on me. And
Okay.
yeah, I've been loving drawing ever since like freshman. So yeah, it's
Alright.
been many years since I've been drawing, kind
Okay.
of on and off, but I kind of still have the love for it.
Sure. Yeah, let's see what you got.
So these are just some of the ideas that I had for this Oceans conference.
Is this the aqua hues?
Yeah, the shades of blue.
Yes.
I wanted it to come out a little better. This is just like a kind of like an idea.
Yeah, just sketches
Oh,
sketches for different outfits. What would this have been made out of? Because I know like you can use any kind of material or
Right.
recycles, whatever you find on the beach.
Right. Well, for this one, I think it would have just been made out of the normal materials. I would have wanted to like design something to show you for like the recycle, but I kind of don't have that at the moment. But yeah, this is just going to be made out of the, just
Actual fabrics.
actual fabrics.
Nice.
And I also have this one. This one
jellyfish inspired.
Yeah. This one is inspired by Jellyfish Lake.
Wow, I like the headpieces.
Yeah. I just thought that it was kind of important to kind of like spread the message of, conserving our, natural sites. I thought that was kind of important for Oceans Conference.
Yeah.
That's just, one of the pieces that I have.
Nice. Those are cute. I really like this dress.
Thank you. I also have some artworks that I would really want to show.
Yeah. Can I take it out of the binder?
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
I like this hoodie. I don't know if you guys can see the details and then talaro, right?
Oh yeah, the bird.
With the cap. Is that a beanie?
Yeah, it's a beanie.
Nice.
I wanted it to have the Palau blue and yellow.
Oh wow.
Oh, these are my like. Oh yeah, that one's supposed to be like a Earth Day inspired thing. Oh yeah, these are like my Palawan superheroes that I made up.
Nice. These would make cool stickers.
Mm.
It'll Pelao
Right.
inspired. Pelao tribe inspired. So, where can people contact you, reach out to you if they want to either get some help with career counseling or transferring, or even maybe get some pointers on how to draw?
Right. I'm at PCC, Palau Community College.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, that's where my office is located.
For everything in regards to school and
For
what?
everything in regards to school, I am also reachable in Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, Del Baxiano.
Del Baciano.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing too kind of complicated. Yeah.
Okay.
Just that.
Just how you spell out your name.
Just how I spell out my name.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, Tabakas. It was really nice to kind of get to see firsthand your drawings.
Yes,
I haven't
thank
actually
you.
seen them. So, hopefully, you get to creating the pieces so we can have a fashion show or try it out or purchase them.
Right.
I really like the jellyfish inspired outfits. So
Thank
those are really
you.
cute. Is there anything else you want to share? Anybody want to shout out before we let you go?
Well, for the sophomores that might be listening, sophomores of PCC, I am available for assistance for transferring if you need my help from 8 to 5.
8 to 5.
Yeah.
What office?
Learning Resource Center, PCC.
All right. Thank you so much, Tabas.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you.
That was cool. I really like those drawings. So we have to have a chat later on.
Yes.
All right, guys. So before we talk about the hot job opportunities, we want to bring on a couple more guests. And before we do that, I want to shout out Toph680. Make sure you check him out on SoundCloud. He has new music out, and he said, yes, when one door closes, another opens. Also, we have a message from Alice Elilay Alfonso, and said, it's sad. It's a sad reality that so many people are unhappy with their lives. Most of them because they can't see how much better their lives could be if they alter their attitude and way of thinking. In any condition, being negative will cause more harm than benefit. Although most individuals find it difficult to resist being negative, it is preferable to focus on the positive and think positively. Also, avoid negative individuals and thoughts. All right. Thank you, Alice. Really appreciate that input. And yes, everything you said on there was facts. Yes, so if you guys want us to shout you out or you want to just ask a question or give us your input or feedback, you can go ahead and drop that in the comments wherever you're tuning in via Facebook or YouTube. And I want to take this moment to invite two individuals from Palau National Scholarship Board. Last week, Monday, we shared about the Taiwan scholarships, and I'm so thankful that they came today to give us some more insight, maybe about the process of applying for these scholarships, what you need, and what's available right now. Malingit Tutal Peru. Sebelum di-interview sa team turuan din Palau National Scholarship Board.
Malingil tutaw ang klikaor o even coordinator scholarship office. So we are under direction of Palau National Scholarship Board. And with me today, Mori, and vessel student network specialist, Laura Arcel internship program scholarship office.
All right. Mga scholarships or programs ang amir el altan goroon gyud nga graduation nga high school, so we wanted to reach out to you guys share the opportunities.
Okay, gumay sila nga kiro medical sure kami where we in fact we were thinking and discussing with our scholarship lang ngayon sa ginalbes scholarship opportunity, and then your email came in, so it was perfect.
Yeah.
So kami the seniors who are watching the show, marami will time that you should be thinking about whether you want to go to school here or outside of Palau. And ngayon again, local sponsored scholarships with private businesses, private organizations, direct nationally sponsored. The government will continue to support despite these challenging times in the scholarship programs that will remain and hopefully continue. May nasa funding in fact by add to it. So yeah, ilang gilam da sila singragel ko raso mi murni tangara maangko santos kami that you wanna be like really think about what nakakaklo to talaga na belaw. And then usually some such a college malatuy again first 2 years of the general requirements ng more tara two-year community colleges. So you can always start with PCC, or if you rather in Guam or Hawaii or US, Malaya, aim to get your AA degree and then on to your bachelor's degree. Mayroon akong sponsor ng scholarship Rebelo, available to Palawan citizens. Ngayon, list still available at pnsp.org.
PNSP.org.
Yeah, that's our website. Ngayon, the list, deadlines sa ilasing Mangalandu. The Silva general deadline against scholarship survey July 31. But since we're in March and March 20, so next deadline ng Moffat Taiwan scholarship it's March 22.
Yung grad scholarship?
Taiwan Moffat scholarship.
That's master's?
No, it's open to undergrad, master's, and then it's open to any field. They give you a certain amount of money and they give them a budget, but it's supposed to be enough to cover expenses sa school. Yeah, depending on where you go to school, then we gotta choose a school. Will make sure a lot of scholarship will cover everything.
Okay.
Because of that, sila apply PNSP funding, being limited to a maximum of 1,000 per year because we understand that this MOFA scholarship should be enough to cover expenses. Yeah, so get your applications and one simple application to scholarship. And then remember sa ICDF and manim kasaya apply. I believe we only had 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
ang maximum ng so apply and get
there's no maximum number of applications that we can get, but I believe they can award up to 10 students per program.
Okay.
Yeah.
10 students per program. So kayo more fun, hindi 10 students per program.
Yeah. So ICDF habang low, dito na increase rin yung LL amount 10.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you're a senior, you should, apply, you should request your official transcript from your high schools now, and then you just do the paperwork.
All right.
And this is not the age limit. If you're in the public, like debating what should you do with your life.
I see.
Maybe na kasi take advantage of taking the more fast scholarship.
Yes.
And I understand the lesson. I know last tigil ko are nurses. I'm not Orion and they have their AA degree. At tayo na but still accept the experiences equivalent to your
education.
So I've seen a couple of nurses who have the OAA degree, and when they apply it, straight to a master's program.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. So if you have an AA degree and you think you want a master's in, for example, journalism,
I see.
you'll never know. Maybe you can try for it.
Okay. I'm gonna have to COVID check you guys. I was like, no age limit.
No age limit.
Ako kami ko nga sa youth end na 35 or sa last year. I'm like, are you serious? I got 1 more year. But that's good to know. Okay, so with experience and so bypass a bachelor's or let you go for a master's.
Oo, and so gini yung tingnan na high school lang since yung rams other kid. Gini start and apply as colleges as soon as they start.
Okay. Well, I'll march it to it's
Yeah, it's a good way. Yeah, they should be on top of their college applications, mga financial aid forms, which I know PCC is really good in helping students fill out their financial aid forms. So, by the time until the late May or early June, then they have their acceptance letters or college paperwork done. So, they're ready to fly off.
Kung din mo kami kawasin so kung tigal nga kami la scholarship mga school nga ko ra nga ko ra gilid mo rin like to mamarigat po na mutan na over for a year or is that something
That's a really good question. Yes.
yeah
Also, kung mga PNSP recipient, anytime that you have received your funding from Pala National Scholarship Board, and well, the mal obligator ka lasing will return in Marbella or give back to the country. And that's taking about preferring nga po kasi kung mumari ka na school, Marbella or help will build the balwat. But if you don't, then you like a will receive mo obul till mo student loan and then you have to pay it back.
that's good to know.
Yeah.
So if anybody come not talaga maraming yun send that sa hindi mo rin wala sa blabo ng mga school na yun sa work your off instead.
Right.
So hindi lesson mo where does it matter where they work and is it a unpaid internship or they're just getting a job?
As long as they gain employment umbrella, whether it's private or government.
Okay.
Even if you're self-employed and mula paperwork or how fill out a service credit form and then you can earn service credit to offset the gigidal kumila na PNS.
Yes.
So in fact, Mori here is also doing that. So yes, ang kanya obligation na kailangan you have to return home. Wala mo lang spera
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's how I'm happy to see that.
Thank you. I know, so kung talgis ako, let's do this setup and I'm excited because, nga rin sa Mariel was at Nani and this is what I get to do. Me and Randy, we go together like glue. So, ako man excited kasi nga gaya tean, dabalwan, matsumuka nga Clarabella, orange sa kanya, binidin mo din was, we need people back here. Ngayon sabihin siya ako experience na ako.
So, malingit to ikaw. Like we mentioned nga, Clara Mori, and I'm the student network specialist. So, right now, I'm focusing on the Palau Fellowship Award. So, kalukad mo share some information on that. So, we're accepting applications. Deadline is April 1st. Tel Fellowship Award, amal target to 30 kayo del nga school aroy the Belao, working on their undergrad and masters. And Swavalora help Peter Belao, we give them an opportunity to government or private sectors, gain connections, they gain experience. So, tiyamanunod program, so mga Maria, giharati ka talaga Marbella, and then it's a paid internship 8 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
A paid internship.
oo. Actually, nga kami recipient Tel Award for 2 times. And it's a pretty good experience. Like, I get an idea of the working field. And in the end, I was able to get hired by my first employer. Yeah,
Nice.
so mal encourage your employers. So makamukola interested in interns. Please mukola ma'am. For students, magbindi less than 2 weeks. April 1st started the line. So kung makamukola Spanish with applications, please contact me.
Okay, that's what number? Talagang mo sa
No
contact.
students. So, nga as email nga kara pnspinternship@gmail.com. Applications are taken the Palau Fellowship Award. They can be found on the PNSP website.
PNSP.org.
PNSP.org.
All right, that's so cool. So how long or like how long was the process? After you applied, and like how long did it take for you to go into the actual field and do the internship?
So, sige tak graduate, tak may intern na Ministry of Education. And then after I finished Ministry of Education, it took a while to get hired by the government. The government process then was very
slow.
Yeah, very slow. Ako na din I kind of hang out travel for like 2 weeks. Oh no, sorry, 2 months. Yeah. Makram Lobo, then ding akma din ko follow up. And finally I got hired. And I worked at my first job for like 3 to 4 years. And then I got informed by this opportunity at the scholarship office, and I was really interested in it. Ako natang experience rin sige del uksay tra student del merbela o intern makula familiar ni mukok maswa kalukok TL kalal nga sira students. So I was really fortunate enough ang sa ekal hire mental position and I look forward the nga sira students.
Right, awesome. So that one was the fellowship internship program.
Yeah, that's the fellowship award. Mangi said summer internship or fall internship.
Summer and fall.
Spring. Spring internship.
Okay. All right. Is there any other information you guys want to share? Office hours na kami, location.
Yes, well, sharing your scholarship will direct it's called the British Chevening Scholarship. Malungil opportunity. Representative Stratila Maldiramit Board, I believe 2 weeks ago. And the deadline, I'm not really sure the exact date, but keep checking our website. But I believe it's going to be the end of August or early September.
Okay.
It's a 1-year master's program. Daka age limit. So you need to find the field of the 1 year sa mga master's degree.
Okay.
And then you get to go to Europe.
What?
1 year, so
No age limit again? Is that
if you retire and you want to go spend a year in Europe, the application process may be kind of, but again, application process I will all get overwhelmed with because of the paperwork. But you just have to take your time and go step by step. And it's all information that you know because they're trying to learn about you and find out what you want to do and what your plans are. So, bachelor's degree. I mentioned earlier about experiences and stuff. I'm not sure there's a the program in Asian countries and maybe Europe, they may be able to website again. Soon if you have your bachelor's degree, and you riding right now, you feel like you're riding or you're just not doing anything. Some of them are Europe or then it's an opportunity that you can look into, and it's a full scholarship, and prestigious scholarship. And some will apply for a master's program.
Okay.
They pay for your ticket there, and then they provide everything, and you can just.
Dila ko lang dinakam ko natin luwasing kung lang nga bachelor kao kura dito ko siga kura something I've heard that kind of like wala common al tour atal na maskulin na master certificate emer pelao, and they kind of feel el wasing kura dia kal enough or kura dia kal
They need something
yeah, they need
more.
something else, like maluwat na dim lora kwame or something like that, like they feel like they need that extra push. And I think something like that tal kura waya amura Europe mesa nga blulado ko talgibel ngod and at the same time you're adding on to your experiences and your skills, and tila kal kura wana ngil kura encouragement al musukong dira kal emel kura come up with solutions, because I think what it is in Palau is kada maskulid, and then it may expect us to get hired, but I think when you go out and you also see the experience out there, you find that creating the opportunity in Palau is what actually adds on to your experiences as well. Making that happen here in Palau, like instead of coming here and expecting us saying akmeyak amoryorge by me asim makarak create the opportunity mo to kol ang mga kwelitiangal mo business or mga kwelitiangal mo or create the solutions, and I think that's a really good one. And PNSP is a window really to a lot of really great opportunities that are out there, not just for people but also for the country itself. So
And also not just for high school graduates, like even after you can still
anybody,
look
even
into
after
it and
you got your
further
masters,
education.
anything, so masulang or other PNSP.
Yes. Nandad sa siya, location mo na
So we located Palau High School campus. Hindi ko nila sira tandang isang utol officer naman.
Oo, hindi ka say.
Cellular lang niya yung license. Pagkagisan the walls sa blan na countering eh. Yung mga special building nga back sa naging mga dorm.
Hindi ma'am Laura, obvious pension at one point, right?
No.
Oh.
We were from Sagid mo tulo. Obvious again go back and more Sagid ang naging mga dorm laging RC. So because it's on the Palau High School campus, it's actually open for everybody. All the students are Bella, so Ilme, mga public. Marisa ng Arsay, and there's another girl, ang Clara Marcia Suzuki, specialist ng Arsay, do applications as scholarships. Yung nila customer service rin. So
thank you, Marcia, for setting this up.
so she can help anyone who comes in. And then also Priscilla Orugay, who is our loan accountant. Where there's 4 of us there, I gave her under hours. So stop by or check out our website and like our Facebook page. We'll see mga announcements.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
We'll
let you guys go, but takto lang mo. Ako tsaka ako mo.
And welcome home, Nagiro.
Lang yung all right. That was Palau National Scholarship Board. And before we move on to our next special guest, dinasokal siya, hot jobs. All right. So if you guys were listening, Palau National Scholarship Board has a lot of opportunities, whether ka nga high school, manuba ka kati adarabalu wala siga kukteal malumang ka taraw ula o maral and motor belaw and mo mala skulem. All right, so just wanted to share real quick that the UNDP or United Nations Development Program is looking for a program coordinator. This job position or opening closes March 31st, 2022. It's a full-time local recruit. Basically, the practice area is in job, family, environment, and energy. The vacancy date, like I said, is March 31st, and your duty station would be in Koror. If you want more information about this job through UNDP, you can check out the link to their website over here at jobs.partneragencies.net. Malulun sa di message ka mamra Facebook on Ministry of HRC TV. mas karo kung job description information and get it say. Another one I have for you guys is PPUC. PPUC has several job openings. They will open on March 23rd. So, el-alwig nga mo close ay del vacancies. Nga I'm League Power Plant Superintendent, boat operator, laboratory supervisor, power plant mechanic helper, tree trimmer, water plant operator for Ngayaw, Mulgayok, Maniwal. And then in the private sector, we have Globus. Globus is looking for a delivery driver and a warehouse man, and also 3 customer service reps. You can either stop by Globus to pick up an application, or you can contact Miss Ana Saguma at 488-1672. And like we discussed earlier with PNSB, there's a lot of scholarship options open. Say the Palau Summer Internship Opportunity. Matsukong makakora interested, ating konektir 488-3608. And we have, before I move on to Karang State, MAFE in cooperation with MOF, MHHS, and PVA, we're looking for qualified individuals interested in these vacant positions. Nga Agriculture Extension Officer, nursery associate, at sumong ko ka interested, and so will apply ay dalulur. And so mo contact Director Gwen Seashore at seashore07@gmail.com, or the project manager Miguel Becerres at meke.international@gmail.com. All right, and on March 25, March 25, 11 a.m. Rasita, Kayang State Government is informing all Kayang residents and interested parties that we will be holding a public hearing to reclassify from Class AA to Class B a portion of Kayang State's waters. We are urging everyone to attend this hearing to learn more about this activity and to hear your comments. Please matangan mo Rasita, March 25, 11 a.m. Mansab kuk masta input terkal kirat jal polori rini ilgiran lata belang ayan. All right. And it is now time for our spotlight. Can you hook me up over there? Yes, spotlight, all things local. Guest Tirgidrel Ang is someone who's been in the business for quite some time. The personal experience and Siska More, Adra More's passions. They did my evening wear gown for Miss PHS back in like 2005. Yeah. So I'm so excited to be talking with you today. I'm nangyat ang Marcel Simon Festival MAFE sa Lanira Palisha. Tinagam nat to Accra Morris because we went as other PBN Momrula Pailikirala Oceans conference. We masaya del Teteru Regal Begal Paras, Calros Rice and stuff like that. And with Oceans fashion show coming around the corner, just wanted to interview you. Get some insight and was and do you guys have any other projects coming up?
Engal Siska, of course, I don't need mong one host at tell mo lao. Oo, yan ay tiyangal. Usol guest, hindi mo yung kawa ba guest lang. Kumamantel magiging mo maging host. May kawa.
I need our guest like she said.
Alright, magkakabong. Kukura share ako at yal lalo niya kilulos involvement ka tel our ocean brand may kagital kukura projects el morur el ang I know we haven't done our couple of the shows el direct at yal
BF
PFF len the tel COVID ako
I
din
see.
cover up by galbatol scheduling yung gid.
I see.
But yeah, we're glad to have you back, and we're hoping to create more shows with you direct in the upcoming
I'm sulang ko
LL
man
year.
sa invitation yes, well, lila, but of course, they're all over the place. Makuk nakablool di ngarap tulog ako ulquatral di conserve things. Mabibeta mo problem ng wala man mo to ka. At ako masip kaya nga sekal mo daswiya. So kaya nila bras sa sinaksat el marulil di kaway kaya shopping bags Madi au kaya bibira bro sa tilataram asen ko mong etel bibira masak mesang kasi o tiya malugil bila teteng malam say
I see.
nilawa ka mama mga MCC Malder wala so gagida ako rule ding ako kyal ocean sa conference to Rachel Fashion Show niya PVA black pull out ringi mo dakal sabi mo daka enough time ko na prepare gidel so hindi ako part sel so hindi nga ringi tigal student ko tell them the project museum
I see.
Wala ringi nga yawan na student mo participate ringi o hindi sila last year tele PVA ko ang sponsor tele Earth Day fashion show na Airwood Park
Green Fair.
Green Fair so sige din dimle tulba shops participate na dimle more sa VIP o kanin sila outfit na ikalaw kaya di plastic bags
Right.
so I guess we're in anytime ding malal elal time I guess in your interest na aral sa be creative and do something you know what are YouTube and there's a lot of ideas even may gali na bela butane el red malumi la kalor ngi maktiek de mo de lo kasi mo something you know or okulatet or aselatet or
I really like that because when I get the category at the Redmond Ocean Fashion Show, it's April 2nd. Repurposed and revitalized. May talagang din na ito ka early, yung mga kwabs nga mga nito. And may nabito ka ako, all which I know it's not just overtime situation. Kaya sa lume, sa work level, ako na sa bibira kami. So, I don't know if anybody else is doing it, but so far hindi kami like like making stuff available for purchase Morris Fashion. So just wanted to give you props on that. Masalo ay sa kadwa man inspire like thinking outside the box and just creating something out of nothing.
Mo like kada mal kaya dal kargi ka environment kaya da belaw lang mal. So, again, betul ko na summer project, summer camp or summer school for kids. Lagi kita malungin mereka kita betul plastic the be creative and do decoration or tak ko on the sura ko something for next month lang. April lang ring third week of April disability awareness week. Tinakal ko sa trados lugela so what can I do with the students or a project to do artwork.
So do you like typically tinakal mo like fashion workshops or is it just like a art workshop when you create these kind of programs for kids?
Well, it's pretty much depends on whatever activity nga rin and then I can come up with something. Why before I nga rin tel ko church ako mamrayday tel St. Peter Chanel Church nga rin summer camp. So may one time magyuk roller bracelets or kaya magyuk may daya t-shirts. Malbeto ka and ito so kan mula fun things and then to add the mula yang to help the environment.
So it's kind of going backwards, but natulal years will open amore, and how have you guys continue to keep the shop open over these decades? Really.
In fact, tell mo rin siya, it was, adala kami settle, maras, way before I was born.
Oh wow.
Yung nga kamo, 60 LL.
Wow. So even
Yeah. So, before, presemble, siya partida before, Rakmael, tel Liglawa, ngatel garnia, aerial garnia, to that house.
oh
Sige, dal garnia, self first, wal mo rin siya partida. Adala Hindi di may yakala swal maras manglalap lili o sa tel ko maras manon mo mga nga story ngil maasal sila makamada matigal adala lili o gil transport el mera babaldao ba
oo.
yeah sa mong tiga marera mera emte marera tali gargir utokliya masiringi ay gali manual sewing machine.
Oh.
So, hindi nalang ilo, tingin niya lang po siya, mal, price na pala, lang tingin na siya, kakadal, ito malakarakil, malmira kapal daw.
Wow.
So, sa gili ako na, gali, tumingil, rubakal tumingil, dumira ruwa Moses, aludong, marwapilom, hindi half brother ringi. So, ang gamle, sige, after mga tumutin mabliliw, niya, sever order, mambay mo, rasmeng, ito ka, population ang order. So, mula sa maras mang blila telo butaw, telo wat mingil selbak. So, yung sa mga ngayon maras meloban tirak at 3 more relatives na rin na blilyo. Ang sa sige del maras malmong etruli blili rat telet norong la. And then from there mirakilaw. So, something almal na swal maruring.
Passion.
Well, nga kasi nakal nimlak planan mo maruring. Ako timle grew up around the tel dress shop tikal maras mama kuktim na swaka short makpasim mamdalia swaka short mamdalia para na nga usisakla kal maras ma short
Nice.
so nga paper pattern guspe ringil sel bilang po swaka short makumasay kal collection ang ginamam de morsel balangil kursi sel sawakal.
Wow.
Baru Rosmar siya nga siyak maral milidik na niya Siska, kamoral may. Maral may. Sisel, egel to na maral siya lolo. Kita kami ako galak karuli. Kaya maral, labang kaya, katagalo ilbang kakabla. Let me will operate ang demorsel bilangil. Ako yung katagalo siya tabalitan ako manda.
But that was sort of the first
First time
blom doon maras.
Why say, oklak at the same time, hindi ka salmal oklak lang wakora. Ko raw ngila sing ngani interest nga karni. Le tigal overseas sa pia mahira dimla ka wai say. So sila nga high school and then ako ra singa ka ada makasen so man mo medyo nga lang klelo. You know, at the time, sila mo sa ikal flight, sila may matigal flight attendant, sikal stewardess, yung kurang may glamorous ang jabak. Sa sukal mo stewardess. Well, mungil ang stewardess and thing. Bayungil ang mga wala school, and then, kung adigwil ka, wesel omes, kung hindi ka so mo stewardess, ya ka mo, wesel mo retire, and then, nga nga, adigwil out to, something to fall back on. So, kasi, makasuggest sa tel siya pangari trikal maklo utan na mura school kula mate la dir kakaadal mo so aklo medyo design
Nice.
so I started with fashion merchandising at the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising Mara California
Okay.
trikal sige ginawa kay private schools of the offer the 3 majors, fashion design, fashion merchandising, interior design.
Ang marigera, kaskalan kali.
Well, sell main branch nga Los Angeles, downtown LA.
Ooh, the hotspot.
Yeah, and then nga branch nga San Francisco Orange County Lake. So I started with this merchandising, and so I got my AA on that. But sel time ako may sa typical design students sel maral legal maklo tote bags at with their rulers yung ramal the jeans comfortable makmalo mo sa asukal mo say
Oh.
You know, of course, our merchandising is about selling and buying and selling. Hindi ko kasi nga kasukla. I wanna create what I sell.
Oh, I see.
So, na.
Early in the process.
Right. So, sige daklo. Umre kasi, mera UH siya manawa. So, I got my bachelor's at fashion design and merchandising.
Nice.
So, when I came home, of course, a challenge at Bella, limited the materials lagi. Hindi ako lang about that said, when you want to do something, you can more handicraft stores.
Yeah.
You can find anything and everything, most Brussels project that you have in mind.
I see.
So, siya part of challenge at Bella. Di ako ngil ako ko mo creative as okay. So, hindi kagi mga rakil.
What can we use substitute?
Right. So, taking our Oceans Conference, I think I'm malungil lang. Kora open of the sweater at to other things, you know, not just mungil lang mo dak darula aloy ba hindi nga ra kagi dali ulakngal. So
other ways to preserve natural
especially
resources.
plastic. So nga niya ko kurul kay project na kurul ideas malungil legal so tetrasura ng lumawest. Ocean colors. You know, luma. So, yun ako for the
fashion show. Ngano kaya advice sa career dalo masityan like particularly trigger sorry la survive or trigger maybe amo 1 year 2 years and amo sorry keep up or those who you know, probably na maalya by ang ligida ka loro tani or don't have hands on it because you know that's where I'm at right now, trying to help the parent person maknami. So how can you or what advice can you give them to keep it going 60 years down the line until the legacy?
I guess well as parents ginadal ko na encourage ang ginadal to go that route. Leok mo kadim na ko suggest na take it and maybe lang you know was when you go up with something it's right under your nose ako tend to look over it
I see.
I was ako lang craft at first kasi tiyak ko rin sa to mamakmura score niya di kalsawa. But I did naswagi ko and then nga niya ako doon nga kanini. So mula ko sa the parents yung gugil ko encourage ang algedel el mo part at tel business sa doro ringi. Malso ko mungkok mo to find the sendia ka interested at least nga niya knowledge at ringi sabihin get somebody else to do the work but more business lang. Mal ba to ka business sa belal man na sabihin naringi sila when I was growing up pero tel takara lurur nga asanuma ma-Apollo lurur nga inabo you know the things that they started I think kasi time adra siya balawal tel ko na encourage other balaw sa tabi sa certain okpong malmol me you know unfortunately dim la mama
So more started Temela Shaval or Sera after? Temela Shaval. Wow.
Right? That's why I was like, enga, you know, say the old school sewing machine. Rablilyon may like, tema ka mga rangi nga, manikilan mo sila meron
mal sa walto ko.
It's dedication.
Bang manal sel time tira me tidi ngari kal katalo ko lang ba dal ngara you know sel time ko di mo sabili dar wasirs ma JC Penny ma mang ngani katalo ko ngara tel shop sel ada yung Tommy Silomis so yeah you know and sabil di wasay sa ade rula bilala dal sel picture
I see.
Again, self-taught na ako talakal mal dingil through the years and dibuso nga kanora school ginel say. But niya mal dimlo. Man tidim na din bela wa malas malovang gel. Kaya gino ko na dal. Mol adra huliping. Yaka namot yaka adra belaw.
Sira karamang yung tumloon si saklay kay kita ko ako
Pag pala high school.
Mm.
Ano temle ulis sa kanira pala high school, ma PCC. And then ang modyak PCC sige temle closer sige del wal kora. So in classes lang wala ka students
Mal interested.
Oo, to sige nga basta tel ko na mo ano nga computer man camera ala di so usable usok mo na computer so
I
yeah.
say, no, that's really true.
Ending mo na clock to telela yaki del basic sewing
Tangible skill set.
yeah.
Yeah.
Igal kuklebli na bras lang ara mo nga tigil makro alam tingil sige yam le maasam rula mataling yar ngal gil.
Oh, really?
Alam le mam da. Abi la bras lang mo le mam da. Matabal
Wow.
bula mataling yar ngal gil ubang ko seling yar maas. Oo. Ilang no di kakita mam de.
That's interesting. That's like multifunctional.
Oo.
Tela ara labras mo
I
make
see.
sure you use every bit of it manutra packaging. That's really cool. Wow, like from ngaramong al marula matang
I
ay
see.
marula because it's more durable
I
type of
see.
material. Well, so far, what's the salwaman is waman pisil blammerly or the creator ni
Ngarang tetang ngarang.
like what's one of your most favorite things that you created?
Well, Selma ko am naswakal favorite rin kalme outfit rin Laura sira
Green fair.
Oo. Leng ako timro lang elected na sa color. El color coordination te engya otungi wase. Otungi wase surang shopping egal telta pang ping mga kel mo surang shopping Bangladesh. Kaya yun sa iyo ping kaya colorful dito. Surang shopping Bangladesh. But sige na man la fun. Ulgo mang we have more of those. And of course, I ko the one time thing to wear just for fun. Hindi madal gina all this akra handicrafts with plastics.
I see.
Come up with egal styrofoam, egal clothes, egal styrofoam, egal bilabentor alsang.
I see.
You know, gina mo part of education or other marangal, especially nangal ka.
I see.
And so kung mal gina those pe el mora alsang bila kalmak. And then let's find a way to reuse them for something else. Even artwork or something.
Sige kita ako ra last talaga rin kung sa time ko kuram lang.
Yeah.
O ikang ang well, seldom ra fashion or belaw. You know, ato pala mal ko ra el altama lamo small yung ana t-shirt mga rangkel like alto esto ang mga rangkel. Seldom ra fashion or belaw. Ramom ta swing uspe nga belaw improve or malubeng makatatli ako ka style or belaw. Like selta pa bibira paablo like Fiji, may kakita bibira neighboring islands ang malakura katukla. Steady, you know, even though Dios Dios isil ma'am, ma Dios isil ang landing nga katukul kura. Steady, kita kura swadal kura Dios mo kusir kidra ang apay da bibira time. Ngara umamtas yung usper nga belaw malubeng kora sa edrul triangle kal mumdang lilki nila kung stela belaw or how can they create
lungil question lang el bayar kulto ko it takes gina motivi na talto ko ko ultirak karingi sera 2000 naging motmok el Mortel Festival of Arts nga New Caledonia. Egi metra lo sigra dia tinarura minister si MCCA. Magim letters beta sige bilel belaw. So we had a fashion show lo sigra. Palau national attire. Design sa mle carousel dress shop andi tel ko na design nga kamore amle minilta. Hindi gimil okla. Ay gimila ko lasing kaming kumrat alo sigira bilil belaw. So we changed the klelel mo festival attire. Hindi siya maldim le basic di mumu of course ang nga screen printed na belaw. Matelo ko dala bila sa ala ko 3/4 sleeve dia kal hindi gale the same Chinese color. Pero hindi kaliway kagid regular.
Karawase.
So, di open nga niya printer. So simple. Hindi maral gila dalo sige lekko la for people gida ano ba ko mal proud la culture gida mga we don't have any ko fashion identity.
Yeah.
Emerald sa Manilong sayang ay gali, ay gal sayang ra yun sa Bulabe.
I see.
Emerald sa Manilong sayang ay gal. Hindi ungil, but what about, nga naman ka sa Edel, sige
Yeah, exactly.
something,
Design and
resembling
design.
us.
Kaya na, dinakal sa Edel. Maybe with the PVA, ang kinakadukul kulya tara show, lo sige sige. The other, come up with different ideas. Lang, gina na, sige na ba the style. And then kada mo kasi okay. So sige dia salo tira karing ro ko misel nga ringi umara Palau delegation yung sabi any type of material and di el time sel mal mo otia belaw tigi del screen printed del manda. Sige da mo otia belaw. Any other printer dia di tal sige da man gila del mo sila so okay abili la di la morngia kora tolo o maday tagarang ke la bila sa alabay itabori amina ebakla. Sige, really, it takes commitment. Takda mo ko ngero ko put kay here. And then ko tirakan. Yeah, that's what we need.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Kamar masulang turn ako mamay tutaw eh. So especially on a short notice situation. So Mandy Shell wasing syempre kami located arigere tela tengwa ma.
Ang more sa siya pa across the WCTC karay galaw of course ating Waria 488-2263.
All right.
2263.
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
More
me.
station.
Kamay mas sulang ya kamor mas ma-short tari.
Oo. I was like, I need some breathable ones. Breathable and mom. Kamar masal.
Okay. Thank you.
Alrighty. Thank you so much, Randy, ma crew na EPFM for another wonderful Monday.
All right. Madalway sentim na kikita ko no sa Edel Shell kung kamir al seals nangikel tablol events na sa kamlo ko through kiro but
can we share it real quick?
yes, ang Ngardok Nature Reserve's 25th anniversary derby tamrura tamotmok derby mo nga malakayok Marina 5 a.m. kamong mo register drop off 5 a.m. to the $12 say. Also, say that April 2nd, 2022, prices, maraming mag-royal prices, malong ila nga team rakan mo market. Tialongot mo ko rin sil Borders Association, I say. Lobang yala, tirakal malakayok. So, say that April 2nd, 2022, malakayok Marinan, sa $12 sale 5 a.m. Ma-drop off 5 a.m. $12 sale tirak. Prices rin ultimo ko rin sel third place sel $700, second place sel $1,000, my first place sel $1,500. Nga nigel specific nigel direct low category specific nigel nga category nga wahoo, mackerel and barracuda mga ngisel marlin category. Sige wahoo, mackerel, barracuda direct $500 third place, $700 second place, $1,000 sa first place. Direkal nga niya sige del Marlin, $100 to enter. Winner takes the pot.
Yes.
So sige na kukulatara event del direkal sa el joiner ni, direkal nga niya sa lungot mo ko niya PVA. El PVA amla kutmukli sa luwa sa Building Generation Ocean masagidawan na activity sa Building Generation Ocean lomkolong yun lasing Building Generation Ocean Challenge. Yang 4 weeks 4 challenges.
And naman mo ka week 1.
Week 1. Oo, mang diramde ala 3 weeks and then you win limited edition prizes and more. All right, yang loro ngil mga gilala our ocean then manalmil our ocean conference
Sabi follow our Palau Visitors Authority Facebook page for more information.
I say mo ko maldi
for the weekly challenge goals.
Oo, makumalti mo na Facebook, kaya mo kung followers sa dal lolo ko rin yan din join inner cell challenge.
Yep.
Langot mo kung pala visitors authority. So, thank you, PVA.
Thank you. See you
Alright.
next week.
Di mo nagigilaw ko sa elk mong kung man gusto lang tune in na Omengereker Mondays. Tiyan nga nilabit kal Monday na 9 a.m. Alright, thank you and see you next week, Kilo.
Next week.
Alright, back to you, Patrick Knight.
Okay, tel muli rin sa ringi Omengereker Mondays at kalsela luy matan ka pasingi lalong del buile 2022.
You are listening to dance with us, try to feel the music. Turn on the radio, listen to your station. Listen to my Come closer and listen. The beat of my heart keeps on missing. I notice it most when we're kissing. Come closer and love me tonight. That's right. Come closer and cuddle me tight. My heart goes boom, bang, bang, boom, bang, bang when you are near. Boom, bang, bang, loud in my ear. Pounding away, won't you be mine? Boom, bang, bang all the time. It's such a lovely feeling when I'm in your arms. Don't away, I wanna stay my whole life through. Boom, bang, close to you. Your smile is so warm and inviting. The thought of your kiss is exciting. So hold me and